So the first thing we're going to do is put about a cup of water down into the bottom of our Ninja Foodi or your Instapot, and drop down our basket with our head of cauliflower. Now I've already trimmed off the bottom of it and everything so that we didn't have to do that now. So we're going to turn it on, select pressure and low. I'm going to put my lid on, turn it to sealing, and set our timer for just 3 minutes and click start. Now it will have to come up to pressure, so it's going to take a little bit longer than 3 minutes, but while that happens, we're going to make our topping that goes on top of it before we use our air crisp lid. So I'm going to pull y'all over this way so you can hear the pressure building on our Ninja Foodi. But this is going to be one of the simplest things to do ever. Seriously. So we're going to start with about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of olive oil. Really depends on the size of your cauliflower. So the larger it is, the more olive oil you need. We're going to do about a tablespoon of minced garlic. I like a lot of garlic, so I'm going to do a little bit extra. And if you have fresh garlic, which I do, I'm just being lazy about it, you can use that. Use maybe about 3 or 4 cloves. And then I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons. Let's see. Or about let's do a tablespoon and a half of Italian seasoning. Some salt, pepper, and then one strange thing somebody told me to do, and I tried it and it was delicious, is add some Parmesan cheese into all of this. So just a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and we're going to do about equal to what our olive oil would be in Parmesan. So if you did about 1/4 cup, do about 1/4 cup of Parmesan. And this is just our little mixture. We're going to paint over the top of our cauliflower when it comes out. And if you don't have a Ninja Foodi, you have an Instapot and an air fryer, you can do all of this also. You will just have to, if your Instapot, I don't know how Instapots work, so if it doesn't have an air fryer function, then you'll have to take it out and transport it to your air fryer. But you could even do this if you want to microwave the cauliflower or boil it on the stovetop and then put it in your air fryer. You can always finish this in your air fryer. And there we go. So that's going to sit, and we're just waiting for the cauliflower to cook. I'll clean up and I'll see y'all back in a few minutes. Okay, so our cauliflower's all done. I did a quick release, and now we're going to open the lid. It's going to have a little bit of pressure still. There you go. And it's very simple. I just try to get down into the nooks and crannies as much as I can. And then whatever's left over, especially any juice or anything, like any olive oil and seasoning down in the bottom, just brush it on top. But I try to get this cheese down in some of these little pieces. And then the fun part, we're going to turn the air fryer on and let it crisp up and get nice and yummy. Alright y'all, so I'm going to turn the air fryer on at about 375 and let it go for 10 minutes. And then we'll be ready to eat this. So it's all out of the Ninja Foodi, and as you can see, it's very tender. It's falling apart. And it's yummy. I keep picking at it, getting little bites of it. But we have a nice crust on the top of it from our cheese and all of our seasonings. So really you can just kind of make a division, cut this down into however many portion sizes you need, and voila, there you go. It's so yummy. It's like addicting. You keep eating just like little bites of it. But side dish number 1 done. I'm going to move on to side dish number 2. So I know our basket is dirty. We just pulled our cauliflower out. I'm going to just toss this straight in because, I mean, why not? It's not like it has anything in there that we wouldn't want. But we're making air fryer corn on the cob. So super, super, super simple. As you can see, those are still frozen. No big deal. We're going to brush them all with some olive oil while they're still frozen. And we're going to sprinkle them with a little bit of salt and pepper. And we're going to air fry them for 8 minutes on this side. And then we'll come back, flip them over, and do another 7 to 8 minutes on the other side. And they will be perfect. Like nothing to it. Corn is all done, and after just 15 minutes, look how pretty it looks. It's going to be yummy and cooked to perfection. So I'm going to move it to the pan with our cauliflower, put some butter on it, and then the next step is our pork tenderloin, all going in the same machine. Okay, y'all, now it's time to get our pork loin in. So since we already have been cooking in our Ninja Foodi, I didn't have to preheat it as long. But if you haven't cooked anything, you want to preheat your Ninja, the air fryer function, at 400 for about 5 minutes. This is a 1 pound tenderloin, and it's one of the already pre-seasoned ones. This is a slow roasted golden rotisserie flavor, which we love these. It makes it very simple to get dinner on the table fast. But we have this cooking at 400 for about 20 minutes, and we'll check on it about halfway through and flip it, and it's going to go so fast. This is something that would normally take about 45 minutes to an hour in your oven. So we'll see y'all back in 20 minutes. Alright, y'all, and just like that, dinner is all done. 1 pot for 3 different things. Now we're going to let this rest for just a few minutes, and then we'll slice it up. I'll give y'all a picture of how everything looks, but only one thing to clean up, and well, besides the pan, and we're done. Thank y'all for watching, and hopefully you give this a try.